What is up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today we got a quick little video for you guys, but we are going to be talking about the market crash that is potentially going to hit 2K very soon. We are going to be talking about what cards you should be investing into, what cards you might want to hold on to, what cards you might want to sell now, and all that stuff. We are going to be talking about how to save a lot of MT as well as make a lot of MT. So we're going to get right into today's video. I'm excited for it. If you guys are ready, go down below. Do me a favor, smack that like button. Let's try to get this video to 250 likes. That would be greatly appreciated. Hit that sub button if you are new to the channel. We are on the road to 60K and it takes 3 seconds, so help me out by hitting that sub button. We're gonna get into it without further ado, man. Let's get into today's video. Let me show you guys what's gonna happen to the market and what I speculate will happen in the next couple of days / weeks. Okay, boys, so before we even get into any opinions or stuff I'm going to state in this video, I do want to mention these are my personal opinions. This is what I think is going to happen to the auction house. Now, obviously, anything could happen. It could go sideways. So again, if you are going to take my advice into, outlook, make sure you remember that it is just advice at the end of the day. I cannot predict the future. Nobody can predict the future. I wish I could, but unfortunately I can't. Last time I made one of these videos, I was actually pretty spot on with everything that was going to drop. So you guys can take it however you want. All I'm saying is these are my personal opinions, so don't put your 100% trust into me. Obviously, I would like you guys to do your own research. Look at how the market has been all year round and all that as well. But let's get into the video. I'm not going to delay it any longer. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. When I mean the auction house is going to crash / go up, because not only is it going to crash, some of the cards are going to skyrocket in value. And let me show you guys why I think that is going to happen. So, boys, first thing is first. It's very simple, but cards like LeBron James are already dropping in value. He is already down to 900K. I believe he's going to drop under 500K or around 500K in a couple of weeks. Now, the only reason I'm saying LeBron and Giannis are actually going to drop and all these like super expensive opals over 1 million MT are going to drop, I actually see us getting another version of these cards very soon in the game. If you haven't already, kind of noticed, 2K is dropping multiple versions of the same card in the game. I'll give you guys a great example. This Shaquille O'Neal right here, obviously you guys know this glitch one was like 900K earlier this week, or earlier a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, when the Showtime Shaq did not exist. Ever since the Showtime Shaq actually dropped, this one has cut in value pretty much 50%, which is insane. So as you guys can see, when another opal drops of the same card, I feel like the card kind of like loses its value. The Shaq was over 1 million at one point. He is now less than 1 million, almost half a million. If I actually could say it specifically, he's basically 500,000 MT, and that is because another opal Shaq came out in the game. So people weren't really inclined to get that one Shaq. They were just okay with getting this one, and they were content with using this one. So let's just say LeBron James, for example, even if this is the best card he gets all year, which I highly doubt it, because I do see us getting a GOAT LeBron very soon, maybe even tomorrow. We'll see what ends up happening. But let's just say this LeBron gets another opal in the game that is pretty much, the same card or very similar in stats. This card right here is going to drop a lot in value. So a lot of cards, a lot of expensive cards, I should say specifically, are going to drop in value a lot. So I would recommend selling all your expensive cards. Now, there is an exception to this, which I will talk about in a couple of seconds here. But number one thing is all super expensive opals that are over 1 million or close to 1 million, even at like 500K, like this, T-Mac or this Rashard Lewis, are going to drop. So that's number one. Number two, let's move into that really quickly because I have another good point. Not all expensive cards are going to drop because if you guys don't already know, the Prime Series 3 cards are definitely not going to drop. So obviously you guys know Kawhi right now is like super expensive. Paul George is like over 500,000. Both of them are at a ridiculous price right now. What I'm going to say about these cards is they are not going to drop. I know these cards, you might be inclined to sell. And honestly, I don't blame you. If you sell Kawhi, you're not taking an L at the end of the day because you're still going to get 600 to 700K for him. But I feel like these cards are not going to drop because of the Prime Series 3 reward that is actually coming in the game. If you guys don't know, we are one player away from getting this Prime Series 3 reward. This card might even come out tomorrow. Nobody really knows. And of course, there is a lock-in right here. Personally, I think it's going to be a GOAT card that is going to be, the lock-in. Because if it's not a GOAT card at this point in the game, nobody is really going to lock in for the set. So unless it's like a GOAT point guard Giannis or, a GOAT, LeBron or whatever the case may be, nobody's going to lock in for the set. So 2K is going to entice people. When I tell you they are going to entice people, I mean they're going to drop some heat in here just to make people spend more MT and spend more money on the game to basically lock this card in. So don't be surprised if we see a GOAT card. And if we do see a GOAT card, all these cards that are already expensive, I did say, sell all expensive opals, but all these cards are going to maintain their value because of what, the lock-in is. So definitely, if you have cards that are super expensive, that are a part of a sought-after set, I would say try not to sell them. So just be smart with it. Make your own plan. Don't sell cards that are going to maintain their value or even go up in price. So boys, to summarize what I kind of just said, because I know it might be a little bit confusing, what I'm trying to say is the market, yes, it will crash. A lot of expensive opals right now will drop in value quite a bit, but a lot of the cheap opals aren't really going to move much. They're not really going to move something crazy. They're not going to go from like 70K to like 20K. That's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think, at least. It might happen in like a month or so, but for now, all the cheap opals are going to stay at what they are at. But the very expensive opals I do see dropping these next couple of weeks. So if any opals over 300k right now are still consistently going for over 300k, I do see them dropping. Obviously, the only exception is if they are a part of a set that a lot of people want to lock in, or for a card that is very, very hyped up. So definitely keep that in the back of your mind when you sell that. Like, for example, this T-Mac, I could even see him dropping. I can see a lot of those types of cards dropping in value in the near future. That's one thing I want to talk about. Another thing I want to talk about is a market inflation. Now, if you guys don't know what inflation means, it means the price will rise. For example, again, like I said, Prime Series 3 cards will rise in value. Now, the reason I say this, the reason I'm holding on to some Lukas in my, collection and in my auction house and all that, is because I do see him rising in value quite a bit. Let me tell you guys why, and let me kind of break it down for you if I can, the best way possible. Okay, boys, so the reason an inflation actually might come to 2K is very, very simple. But let's just say the GOAT card that we actually get for this collection reward, assuming it is a GOAT card, is somebody like Kobe or LeBron or Giannis, something like that. The price of this entire set will rise drastically. Right now, you guys can see Luka's like 200k. I ended up getting mine for 100k. Lamar Odom's like 250 and all that. They're still not going for a bad amount. They're still going for like a decent amount on the market. But let's just say the GOAT card over here, let's just say, again, assuming it is a GOAT card, let's say it's Giannis. The whole value of this collection right here is going to go through the roof. It is going to skyrocket. Cards are going to double or triple in price. Like Luka might go up to like 600k. Lamar Odom might go up to like 600k. A lot of these cards are going to shoot up. So cards that are a part of collections such as this Prime Series 3 collection are going to shoot up in value. You guys can see there's not even that many Lamars actually on the auction house right now. So I could definitely see him going up quite a lot very, very soon, especially when this, 2K collection reward gets announced. So one thing I got to say is it's going to be half of a market crash and then half of a market inflation, because cards like this are going to go up. And obviously, if you guys want to know how to make MT, I would recommend a very, very simple thing. You want to go Galaxy Opal, go Prime Series 3 for your theme, and basically just put it on 500 MT minimum buyout and just spam the refresh until you get one of the snipes. If you get any card from this filter, hold on to it until the Prime Series 3 last card has come out. When it comes out, sell it, because most likely the collection will shoot up in value. Now, that's just my prediction. Personally, I do see us getting a GO card. If you guys don't think we're going to get a GO card, if you guys know some insider information, saying that it's going to be a terrible lock-in collection reward, then sell the cards now. It is 100% up to you. I'm just telling you guys what I would do. Me personally, once again, I would just hold on to them until they announce the collector reward, and then watch them shoot up in value and sell them for a lot more than what they're going for right now. So yeah, boys, the best things to do right now, in my personal opinion, are to sell all the expensive opals that you have. Obviously, if you have like a good connection with an opal that you have in your collection right now, let's just say you love LeBron James, don't sell him. Keep him if you really want to. I'm just saying, to maximize your MT, I would personally sell him, because worst case scenario, he drops like 100k and you buy him back. Best case scenario, he drops like 500k and you get him for way cheaper. So it is up to you at the end of the day. Me personally, I'm going to be selling all the expensive opals that I have that are not a part of the Prime Series 3 collection. I'm also going to be spending a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, on this Prime Series 3 filter tonight, because you never know when 2K drops these cards. They might even drop the last Prime Series 3 card tomorrow. So what I'm going to be doing is spending a lot of time on this Prime Series 3 filter tonight, trying to get up as many cards stacked up as humanly possible. If I could get like 5 to 10 opals, if you guys could even get 2 or 3 opals and stack them up and then sell them when the last card comes out, you could potentially make 500,000 MT just by doing that simple task right there. So definitely give these a go. Wait for the market crash / inflation. I'm saying that once again because I know some cards are going to shoot up in value. Some cards are going to completely crash in value. That's just my personal guess. It is my opinion at the end of the day. I don't have facts to back this up. Nobody can really, fact check a market crash. It is impossible to do that. So basically, take this, I guess, information to your own brain and do some research. Think about it yourself. Think about what you're going to do. Let me know what you guys do end up doing with your cards. Again, you could ask me if you think anything is a good idea in the comment section down below. But once again, it is my opinion, so I could be wrong. So just be prepared to take responsibility for your own actions, because I'm not the one saying you should sell everything in your collection, go crazy. Do what you got to do. Make your own mind up. That's pretty much it for the video, man. I just wanted to bring this out to you guys and let you know what I think is going to happen with the market crash and the market in general in 2K in the next couple of weeks / days. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. It was very, very short, very simple, very sweet. I was just talking about some things that I thought were going to happen. I usually make these like once every 2 to 3 weeks. I think the last one I did was like 3 weeks ago. And I was pretty accurate with all my predictions of content that was coming and how the market would basically act. And it acted exactly how I thought it would. And I made myself a decent amount of MT. Another thing I got to add is you want to save up as much MT as humanly possible. So right now, I know I'm guilty of it, but do not open up packs. I know, you know, these next packs might tempt you. You're like, oh, I could pull LaMelo. Don't do it. Stay away from packs. Stay away from buying players right now as well. Worst case scenario, buy them tomorrow if you're really looking for a card that you want to buy and pick up, because tomorrow some type of content will drop regardless, and that content will drop the market crash, or it will drop the market prices in general. So definitely save as much MT as possible. Sell your super expensive opals if you think they are going to drop. Number 3, invest into Prime Series 3 cards right now. That is the main thing to do. Get on the filter, try to snipe some of them. Don't pay full price for them, because that's probably the best way to do it, because worst case scenario, they drop. You're not losing anything because you ended up sniping them. But that's pretty much it for today's video, man. Very simple, short, and sweet. Hopefully you guys learned something from it. Hopefully it helped you out. We'll see how the market acts in the next couple of days. We'll see what ends up happening. Definitely come through the stream tomorrow morning for all the content drops, and we're going to be opening some packs and all that. So come through tomorrow morning. No stream tonight once again. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Let's try to get this vid to 250 likes. That would be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss tomorrow morning stream. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I love you. I'll see you. Peace.
Told me that I had potential. Yeah, he pull up, but he pull up in rental. You niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain? I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I